In this lesson, I'm going to reveal to you how I find stocks that are ready to make big moves. So what I want you to do is open up a window in your internet browser and follow along with me as you take this lesson. So let's go up to the search bar and type in finviz.com. So in previous courses that I've published on Udemy, I have revealed this free website that allows you to screen based on both fundamental and technical analysis. It's a really great site, and I get a lot of questions from students on how do I use this site to find quality stocks to trade. So that's what I'm going to show you in this lesson. So let's type in finviz.com into our search bar, and this brings up the website. We'll start out on the home screen, and you can see that there is a list of big movers for the day. This is updated every single day, and it's entirely free, which is great. There is a paid service. It's not necessary for the strategy that I'm going to teach you, so you don't need to pay a penny for this, which is fantastic. So what I'm going to do in this lesson is I'm going to show you the exact things I look for when I screen for stocks to trade the strategy that I'm going to teach you in my course. So if you scroll down about midway down the screen, you can see that there are technical indicators. Trendline support, trendline resistance, horizontal support and resistance, wedges, ascending, descending triangles. You have your channels, up, down, double tops. So there are a number of things you can screen for using this website. So I'm going to show you which ones that I use and find useful in my trading. There are a few that I look at. One of the big ones is horizontal support and resistance. And that's a big one because if you're going to buy a stock, you want to buy it when it's at a support level because it has a higher chance of making a big move from that level. So if we click on horizontal support and resistance, you can see it pulls up a list of charts for all the stocks that have bounced or are nearing a bounce off of a resistance or support level for this particular trading day. So you can scroll through these and find really great trading opportunities. And you can use this if you're going to buy a stock, you want to buy off of a support level, and if you're going to sell or short a stock, you want to do that off of a resistance level. So let's back up, and I'll go into these in more detail further along in the course. So horizontal support and resistance is a big one. That's one that I use very, very frequently. Another one that I use a lot are the channels. So if I'm looking to go long a stock, I'll look at channel up, and this will pull up a list, and you can see all of these charts that show stocks that are trading within channels. And what you want to do is you want to look for a stock on a particular day that is bouncing off the bottom support line of that channel. That would be an ideal place to enter a trade. So let's go back to our home screen. I don't tend to look at fundamental indicators when trading this trading strategy. The way that we're going to trade, there's really no reason to look at fundamentals because even if the stock moves against us, we still have the ability to make a profit, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Plus our holding times for these trades are relatively short, 30, 60, 90 days. So the fundamentals usually don't play a huge role in the trade. Fundamentals usually play a larger role in longer term investments. Those are the main things I look for when I screen for stocks using finviz.com. There is another cool feature on here that I'm going to show you that could help you find strong stocks. If you look at the top toolbar here, I want you to click on groups. And what this does is this pulls up sectors. That's, if you look at the group name, you can sort by sector, industry, country, and capitalization. It's defaulted to sector, and that's what we want to sort by. And what we want to look for is the 1 week, 1 month, and 3 month performance. And you want to find, if you're going to go long a stock, you want to look at sectors that are performing well on all 3 time frames. They don't have to all be ranking at the exact rank. For instance, they don't all have to rank at the #1 spot. But if you find one, for instance, say healthcare is ranking high on the 1 week, 1 month, and 3 month performance, that's a good sector to trade. That means that sector is doing really well in the current market. And so then what you can do is you can go to the screener. So we'll go back up to the top toolbar here, click on screener. And if you look, there are a bunch of drop down boxes here, and there's one at the top middle called sector. You can pull that down. And if you've noticed that there's a sector that's performing really well, you can pull that sector up. It's going to screen all of the stocks within that sector, and you can use that to find stocks that are performing well within that sector. So that's another way to screen for stocks using finviz.com.